also to remember and celebrate all those that have served our country. One of the things we'd like to do is start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Do you know the Pledge of Allegiance yet? Well, you're going to get to hear it for maybe one of the first times. I'm going to get out of Tom's way so he can see the flag. So let's say the pledge together.
That's only been a month for my knee surgery.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. One of the things as a chaplain in the military that we did on many occasions, they called them divine services. And many times these divine services were held particularly and acutely before young men and women went out in the field. They put themselves in harm's way. And so prior to their going, we would offer communion or prayers or thoughts for them. And one of the scriptures that we always shared with them, it's Psalm 91. It's called, really referred to oftentimes as a soldier's psalm, because it talks about God's presence and God's protection in dangerous situations. And so I want to share that psalm with you today. This is what it says. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wing you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near to you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say, the Lord is my refuge, and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you. No disaster will come near your tent, for He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because He loves you, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him with long life, and I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. I'm going to ask you to take that out of there for me, and I'm going to read what this is about, and I'm going to have you pin that on Thomas for us, please. So it's jacket or shirt, whichever you prefer. Tom, Mercy Hospice staff and volunteers, as well as your family and friends, would like to take this time to honor you for your service to our great nation. We recognize the sacrifices and hardships that you endured to protect our freedoms, and it is with great appreciation and sincere gratitude that we now present you with a Veterans Service Pin. Any other veterans here? Awesome. The We Honor Veterans Pin was created to distinguish and honor persons who have served faithfully in the armed forces of the United States of America. The red stripe of the Veterans Service Pin represents honor, hardiness, and the blood spilled by Americans who paid the ultimate sacrifice for freedom. The blue circle and stripe represent unending loyalty, justice, vigilance, and perseverance. The gold star and white background represent purity, liberty, and freedom. Wear this pin with honor and the honor we bestow upon you. Join me. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. We won't do the Kate Smith ending, right?
Thank you for that.
Yeah, if I did it for myself, I'm being selfish that way. What is a veteran? A veteran is a person who fell in love with their country, for better or for worse,
in good times and bad, and in sickness and in health. A veteran is a person who is willing to lay down their life for the Statue of Liberty, so her poor, her huddled masses, her homeless, her tempest-tossed may breathe free and enjoy life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. A veteran is a person who does what they must in spite of personal consequences, in spite of obstacles and dangers and pressures, for that is the basis of all human morality. A veteran is a person who gets a lump in their throat when they see our beloved flag, and they will fight to protect our beautiful bunting from those who would dare dishonor it. A veteran is a person who pays taxes, serves their country honorably, and cherishes their freedoms passionately. A veteran is a person who is well deserving of our appreciation, our love, and our prayers 365 days a year. A couple of other things. I had a certificate for you, but I got to get it reprinted. I thought he was in the Navy, so it says Navy on it. I'll show you the certificate, even though it's wrong, and then I'll make sure that you get a good one later, okay? That's got the right branch of service on there, but that's the, that's the thing. We'll get it fixed, and it'll say United States Army on there, and the Army seal will be on there for you as well. So that's something, as they say, suitable for
Very
framing.
neat. Thank you.
And secondly, one of the things that we like to do is present you with a blanket. Patriotic blanket again. Again, this is again, I thought you were in the Navy, so it's nautical.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is I'll get you a better one, another one,
Okay.
a patriotic blanket, but that's much more appropriate for your branch of service, okay? And I'll see that Mikhail or I drop that off very soon. One of the neat things about these blankets that I think it's important for you to know and to be aware of, and if I can find this one here, it says, lovingly provided for a veteran by the Iowa National Guard Officers Auxiliary. Iowa National Guard and the auxiliary makes these blankets, puts them together for us so that we can give them out to all of our veterans. So this is something that we will get to you as soon as we can,
Thank you.
the appropriate branch of service blanket, okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's our pleasure. I hate to, I feel like a bub.
No, we've had, a lot of your personnel out here, so there's probably a miscommunication along the way.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we've had lots of
Absolutely.
different people.
But with that in mind, Tom,